Hey everybody, I've been flying for about 8 hours from Louisville, and we're going to be heading down to Honolulu pretty soon. I actually got myself kicked off VATSIM last night, and I got a nasty gram from a VATSIM supervisor. Look at this. I'll show you something. This is what happens when you forget to log off of VATSIM on a long flight. That's okay. When you forget to log off of VATSIM, they attempt to contact you, and then they send you a nasty gram. And they quote the rules that you broke, and they threaten to suspend you if you don't stop doing it. So there you go. Last night I had intended to log off because I wasn't going to be sitting here for 8 hours, but I forgot. And of course, Kansas City Center, who's never online, I'm talking like never, right? Kansas City Center is over here, literally on once a month. Okay, they're right here. They decide to hop online after I take off out of Indy Center, and because I wasn't responding to them, they called the supervisor and I got busted. Had it not been for this Kansas City Center, I would have made it all the way to here, probably without getting caught, but go figure, with my luck, right? Anyway, we're heading down in about 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and run our approach checklist here. So for landing data, we are looking at a landing weight of 441,000 pounds, which is going to give us an approach speed of 160 at flaps 35. This is a 9,000 foot runway. Let's take a look at the weather and the actual runway we're going to be landing at. So here at Honolulu, I'm looking at runway 4 right, because we park over here on the cargo ramp. The current weather at Honolulu is landing on the 4s and the 8s. Wind is 06011, so almost down the runway. Altimeter 3003. Nothing remarkable here. No cloud cover. A few clouds at 2,500 feet, but that's not a big deal. We're definitely VFR. Good weather. We're on the Inouye 1 arrival. So there's quite a few crossing restrictions here. So a bit of at above 25. ISPO at 270 knots, 17,000 feet. Bambo between 10 and 15 at 250. Enid at above 8. Inouye at above 8, 230 knots. And if we're landing on full right, we can expect radar vectors, and there's no ATC, so we'll probably vector ourselves when we cross Hubop at 220 knots, 7,000 feet. So let's check to make sure all that stuff's in the FMC right now. Yep, it's all looking good. Alright, so let's go over the approach. Oh, I know, man. Hey, Sierra, why you do this, man? Why are you staying up so late? There's no need. Go outside, get some air. You can't do this all the time. What do your parents think about this? About you staying up all night flight simming? Do they mind? I wouldn't let my son do that. But I'm not your dad. You do you. Okay, anyway. Let's go over this approach. So we're looking at the ILS 4 right. So we're going to pick that up at Hubop, right here. It's the initial approach fix. I don't know that I want to fly this entire pattern. We might. I don't know. It's kind of long. 10 miles, 4 miles, 15 miles out. It's kind of a long approach. I may elect to kind of get down a little bit quicker and cut the corner and do kind of a hybrid visual slash ILS approach, but I'll brief it as published for now. So the RVR is 1/2 mile. Decision altitude is 258 feet. If we fly this as published, when we get to Yepgu, we need to be at 3,000 feet, and we'll continuously descend down to Pearly, where we'll pick up our final segment for the glide path, 3° down, at 1,500 feet. MSA from our direction of flight is 4,400 feet because of Diamond Head over here. In the event of a misapproach, we're going to climb to 540 feet, then an immediate right-hand climbing turn of 3,000 feet on a heading at 220, outbound the Honolulu VOR radial 171 to Alana, and hold. So if you see that depicted here, we need to make a very immediate turn to clear the city of Honolulu and stay away from the terrain over here near Diamond Head. And I will fly this missed approach as published, at least until we get to about here, well clear of all of this, and we'll probably just fly this again. Alright, so that's the approach, 110.5 and 042 in the final approach course. No questions? Any questions? Yeah, dad energy. Well, I'm a dad. I have 2 kids, and I'm 40, so... But I do remember being your age and flight simming all night, playing video games, and first-person shooters, and IL-2 Sturmovik back in the day, so I get it, but... I also did sleep. I also did sleep. I didn't stay up all night. Alright, crew. Let's head down. Oh, my pleasure. Always brief these things. Surprisingly quiet at Honolulu right now. We have a China Pacific aircraft that just took off, and this thing that looks like it's about ready to take off from port right. That's it, and this is the runway we're landing on. So this guy here is taking off heading to Sydney. And after that, I don't see any of the traffic on the airport. Have I looked at documentation for the MD-11? Yeah, for about 20 plus years. What is your question? What's your question on the MD-11? I probably have an answer for you. Oh yeah, I probably have a half dozen FCOMs saved up over the years. I may or may not have a copy of a current one from a operator that still operates it. I won't say where I got it from or who gave it to me because that person would get in a lot of trouble. But I might have one. Current one. No comment. But I definitely will not share it here because I don't want to get anybody in trouble. Alright, ASUS updated at Honolulu. So this is 17 minutes ago, 12:53 Zulu. What time is it right now? 13:11. So this is current. See, wind 040 at 11. So right down the runway. This is perfect. Straight on headwind. Altimeter 3002. Few clouds at 3,700 and 2,500 feet. 2 layers there. No other changes, so a little more clouds, but the wind is actually shifted to be right down the runway heading, so that's good. The TAT is 11. So what's the OAT? Minus 18 Celsius. Okay, descended to flight level 220 for 17. I'm starting to see some lights out there. Getting close. Oh yeah, there they go. Oh, there's our friend that just took off. Off the 4 right. Hey, Dylon, how you doing, man? Welcome aboard. Yeah, to answer your question, Dylan, it's called Seattle's Best Coffee. It's like $5 at Winco. I listen. I'm not a real man. I don't drink black coffee. I put coconut creamer in my coffee, so the quality of the coffee blend is not that important to me. Oh, ad drag. Okay, speed brakes. I don't do black coffee. I just can't get over it. The way my philosophy on coffee is like food. Think of a food that needs salt. If you don't put salt on the food, it's kind of bland tasting, right? When you add salt to it, the flavors come out, and you taste the coffee. You taste all the other flavors of the food. Coffee to me is the same way. When I'm just drinking straight black coffee, I just taste bitter stuff. Now, if I put some creamer in there, the other flavors of the coffee come out. It's like seasoning for your coffee. I don't know. Don't judge, alright? I've been drinking coffee a lot longer than you, son, so cut me some slack. Okay, back on speed, and a little bit low on profile. FMC will correct. Next, looking to cross Bambo at 12.5. Oh, altimeters, crap. 3002. We can stand by. Alright, we'll cross check at 16,000. Oh, well, I just missed my cross check. Let's do 15.5. Alright. 15.5, check. Right, cross check. I've been drinking coffee for so many years that my caffeine receptors are burned out and no longer work, so I don't get affected by caffeine like that. I can drink a cup of coffee while I'm laying in bed to go to sleep, and it doesn't bother me, so... I don't really drink it so much to wake up or do anything. I drink it because it's a habit. It's like people who smoke cigarettes. A lot of times they just smoke them out of habit. I don't smoke, but I drink coffee like that. Oh man, that's Waikiki over there. It looks like it lit up. No, it's not. That's the airport. Oh yeah, that's the airport over there. Waikiki's out in front of us. Alright, speed brakes are still extended as we try to get the speed under control. Looking for 250. Alright, speed brakes track. We'll go ahead and turn on the exterior lights. Tell you what, I have a quick moment here. I'm gonna grab one more cup of coffee. You have the aircraft. My kitchen's right next to my office, so. I don't know, Dylan. I don't know. Maybe tonight. I might. I don't. I was initially gonna do like a world tour all over the Pacific, but I don't know if I'm feeling that today. I don't know. I'll have to decide. I might squeeze in like another 737 flight back stateside, and then I'll take this one back tonight, back to Louisville. I'm just not in the mood all of a sudden to fly to Sydney and China and all that stuff. Kind of lost my interest in it, so. I might do some, I might want to, this afternoon I might do some live streaming in the 737 and fly on the East Coast of the United States where there's a lot of ATC tonight, so I can just kind of enjoy that. I'll also check the VATSIM website to see if there's any events going on today. That might be fun to do. I don't have my kids this weekend, so I have time. I just need to do some yard work and some housework and stuff. It's only 6:22 a.m. here in California, so I got all day. What do we got today? Any good events today? No, nothing good. What a bummer. How about tomorrow? Anything? Yeah, what a waste of a weekend, man. No events.
Stabilizer motion.
Dylan, elaborate. Tell me what you're thinking. I'm not going to China, dude. Heck with that. No, thank you. If I'm gonna do a VATSIM event, it's gonna be CONUS, United States, where I can understand the ATC and I understand the traffic flows. Flaps 15. Oh, well, tell you what, Dylan, why don't you do this? Why don't you, if you're interested, well, I tell you what, Dylan, I'm landing this thing in Honolulu. If you want it, it's yours. You can take it back to Louisville. You can take it to Sydney. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to release this aircraft to you, and you go ahead and take it on. If I don't continue this world tour, I'm perfectly fine. It's your aircraft. There's some good long-haul options out of I don't know. Maybe. Tell me what you're thinking, and I'll consider it. But there's gonna have to be at least 2 aircraft, right? Alright. I think I'm done with the speed brakes. Let's go ahead and arm those. Auto brakes, medium. Hey, tell you what, Dylan, we'll talk more when I land. I want to actually try to decipher what you're trying to tell me here. I'm getting pretty close to landing. We'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk when I land, and we'll come up with a plan here. So, I'm looking at Advanced Sim Radar, and I don't see any traffic at Honolulu, so I'm not going to talk to myself.
Altitude.
I'll keep the, 1,000 to go. I'll keep the radio on, CTEP, but I'm not going to be making any announcements. There's no need.
Stabilizer motion.
That sounds good. We'll do that. Okay, glide slope and localizer are alive.
Altitude.
Arm approach. Okay, runway in sight. Localizer capture. Glide slope, get down, flaps 28.
Stabilizer motion.
Alright, flaps 35. Before landing checklist. Landing gear down, or green. Spoiler handles armed, auto brakes, medium. Flaps slats, flaps 35. Altimeters cross check. EAD, green box.
2500.
Clear land. Autopilot's coming off. Wait, real quick, let me check that approach 160. Alright. Missed approach altitude.
Stabilizer motion.
Heading. Set.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
Auto throttle.
100. Minimum.
Continue.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Manual braking. Just take it out to the end. Okay, after landing checklist. Portal handle. Up disarm, flaps. Auto brakes. Radar. Landing light. Strobes. APU. Depth trim. Yeah, it was okay. Wasn't my best, but I've had worse. Okay, step trim, after land checklist complete. We're gonna cross 8 left here. I think it's 8 left. Yeah, that's 8 left. Anywhere in here. Oh, there's my car. That's the crew bus right there. We'll find a spot in here and park. Oh, there. Where's my marshaller? All right, got it. Let's see how well the Marshaller does for me today. Let's see. Woo! Come on. Don't act like you're not impressed. Come on. Come on. Alright. It should be a crime to be this good at MD-11s. Alright, parking checklist. Let's do this. Oh, that is so annoying. I hate this shutdown sound. Please, Mango, fix this noise. Parking brake released. External power on. APU power off. APU off. Alright guys, well, other than getting busted by the VATSIM supervisors, this was a good flight. So, that was fun. Yeah, so I'll talk to Dylan here, who, by the way, is the acting hub manager, chief pilot for Ontario Hub. He has the job that I wish I could have. Not to say I don't love Hamilton. Hamilton's great, but I'm a Southern California-based pilot, and I'm flying in Canada. And he lives in Midwest, and he gets to run my home airport. Go figure. But good for him. Thank you guys for being here for this landing. I hope I put on a decent show. I may fly. I'll probably fly again later today. I don't know what it's going to be. I'd like to do some 737 flying around the East Coast and take advantage of a lot of ATC this evening. But let me see what Dylan's got in store, and I'll put something up on my YouTube channel later today with, you know, like a upcoming stream, so y'all know if you're interested. But until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one. You have a good day. Happy Saturday.